And welcome back. Back to Napa Unlocked. Let the unlocking proceed. Robert Lockhart here. What's your name? Desi.
You can read it on
Desi Edward.
read my name.
Desi
Capaz
Desi
from
Archibald.
Oh, you're talking about the shirt. Oh,
you got some strength. Hey, now wait a minute. Did you guys know? What do you do to your hair? Did you grow your hair out in the middle of the segment?
Well, I mean, coming from this look, then changing my look in the last segment with Brenda, and then coming back with this.
What is this, Fashion Week?
I'm just trying to fool everybody. Okay?
Do you have 3 wedding dresses, Kim? I thought it was funny. Hey,
well, let's introduce our next guest.
Okay. I'm sorry. I had no choice. We have Michelle and Maddie Hock here from the T.A.A.P program, T.A.A.P.
Yeah, that's right. It is.
What does the acronym stand for? Go.
Teens Assisting Aged People.
Population.
Gosh, I was almost
there.
Welcome,
you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. I feel like we've met before. It's so odd.
Very strange feeling.
It is a very strange feeling. And Maddie, apparently, you were kidding, right? You don't really want to work with us, right?
Oh, of course not. No, it's just a joke.
It's a joke.
Yeah, we're just teasing you. I mean, we do need an assistant, though, and that position's open for you. So, Mom.
Well, what do you guys hear? You guys decided to come on, and there's an amazing program that's out there. We always highlight local programs and local, we call them community heroes, but this is another great idea, great niche idea that am I right in saying that you spearheaded this through kind of where your daytime job is?
Yes, it came about as a result of working with one of our clients and interacting with her son. Her son was having challenges working with his cell phone, and we were having a little conversation about how we could find a way for him to get help. And one of his remarks was, I sure admire those teenagers and their brains, how they're able to pick up any phone or electronic device and just figure it out. So a little light bulb went off, and I thought, well, I have a teenager, and I bet she can help you with your phone. And from there, we kind of had these conversations and came up with the Teens Assisting Aging Population.
That's awesome. And just to be clear, I referenced your daytime, which is you work with the senior helpers.
Senior helpers.
But this is a Kiwanis program.
This is indeed. I have my Kiwanis badge. Yes.
She actually took that from the Kiwanis
yes.
club right now. So if you're looking for it, it's with Michelle.
It's
right
with
now.
me.
It's coming back.
Don't you get fined for taking your badge?
It would be a happy dollar to be fined for having my badge on your show.
Well, of course.
Because you are Kiwanian and you don't have your badge on your show.
No, I don't. In fact, because I'm wanting to promote you, I do a lot of. Boy, that was very good. I don't know that I have a response for that. Yes, I am a Kiwanian, but I'm a breakfast eater, and I am not an attending breakfast eater currently. But however, one of the things that you did mention,
the rolls of sweat is coming off his eyebrow.
Can we cut to a commercial? But you did say that this was kind of a joint thing between the Kiwanis clubs. I know that you are kind of spawning that into the other club.
Correct.
Is spawn an okay word to use there?
If you choose to do so,
I
sure. Okay, it's your word. What we would like to do ideally is have any of the Kiwanis club, whether they're the Morning Club, our club, the St. Helena Club, or wherever, participate and gather some of their local teens and duplicate the program, in which find a location, invite teens to help anybody who would like to help learn more about their phone.
Okay, and we do have some pictures that we can show from your last event, and that was in September, wasn't it?
Yes, we had our most recent, in actually October 15th is one of our most recent events, and we had that particular event at the Meadows. So we're open to going wherever there is a need. We also have events over at the Senior Center.
Great photos.
And again, it's just an opportunity to work one-on-one and get some questions answered.
Right, and it's it is an amazing program because some of the population do not know how to work this technology that is changing every day. I mean, we have Apple phones that are, you know, I mean, you buy one and then the next one is in the warehouse ready to be shipped over, you know, for the next buying. So,
Yeah.
so you know, people need to learn how to use this equipment. Why are you laughing?
Because Robert's
Sure.
thinking he wants to come and participate
I think
on the
so
new
too.
phone.
Because he does ask me questions all the time about how to use his phone, and I'm
Just for the
constantly
record,
having to
I've
do
never
that.
asked Desi anything about using technology. I'll leave you alone on that one, Desi. I had a question for you.
Yeah.
Because you've done some of these,
Yep.
and you've been one of the teens that we referenced, and so you would be one of the T's in the T.A.A.P. Am I
would,
right?
yeah.
Okay. So I was just thinking, what is one of the main things that people don't know how to do with their phone that would be a good reason to call you guys or be a part of this program?
A lot of people don't know how to use their camera.
Do you know how to use a
Surprisingly.
camera on any phone?
I do, actually.
Really?
It's very simple.
Now, so what do you find that people do the most once they know how to use the phone? Do they want to take pictures of you? Do they know how to use the camera?
They sometimes take a picture of me as like an example and like use it to assign contacts and stuff. But
You teach them how to do that too.
yeah.
Desi, do you know how to? Do you want me to teach you how to assign a picture to a contact? Would you do you want to?
Gee, let me think.
Gee, that's a
No.
tough one, Robert.
No, but there is, you know, that in itself is like a class in itself. We really do. I mean, we need to teach, you know, the population more how to use the equipment because it is changing every day. We're becoming more reliable on our technology. I mean, I know that the one time that I had lost my phone, my world fell apart for that day or two. My world fell apart. I mean, business-wise and everything. So we need to continuously teach the population. I think it's a wonderful program. Are you looking for volunteers?
Always,
Very
always.
good.
Any teenager, any high school would love to have more volunteers. Just get a hold of me. You can reach me on a cell phone number. I'm sure you'll post my
Well, we have, yeah, we're
contact
going to have your
information.
contact information.
Yeah, always looking for volunteers, and we're happy to bring the program to any residential care facility. We can take it at any senior center. And at some point would love to be able to go beyond cell phones and work with individuals bringing laptops, iPads,
idea.
Kindles. I have somebody requesting camera time, so they may bring their little new camera, and a teenager may work and try to figure that out with them. So.
Wow.
And you go to Vintage, right?
I do,
Manny?
yeah.
Okay, so is it just a Vintage program, or is it all the schools can get involved in this?
All the schools can get involved, yeah.
Okay.
We have St. Helena, Napa High, New Tech,
Oh, very
Colby
good.
Trinity,
Colby Trinity,
Oh, that's nice.
and the ones that you do on the
Chamberlain.
Chamber.
We have the Chamberlain High School students who actually work with us on Mondays at the Senior Center because as part of their schooling, they can actually get the hours and credit for volunteering during the week like that. So again, always looking for any potential volunteers and anybody who wants more information.
Well, is the Kiwanis Club also involved in? Well, obviously they are involved, but do you have? Is it just yourself, or is there people involved?
I have an amazing helper, Melinda Adams. She's my superstar. Ken Faring spearheads over at the Napa High Key Club and helping recruit teenagers. So yeah, the backbone is definitely in the Kiwanis members, not just me. So I'm very grateful for that.
And what are your goals for this program in the next 5 years?
Well, I know
Wow,
my,
that's a very good
my
question.
biggest helper here is going to be gone in a couple of years,
Good.
but ideally I would love for
And
it
our
to
producer.
go. And your producer, yeah. Ideally, it would be great if it could go outside of our little town of Napa County and beyond to stateside and even international, because as you
Wasn't
know,
Kiwanis
we're
there?
international.
Yeah, I was gonna
Exactly.
say.
I mean, it's such an easy program to put together. There's no real cost involved, and it's just a matter of having teens and people who want to learn about their phone.
I think this is great. You know, Kiwanis is by nature a kind of a children's organization, not of children, but for children, for the
Right.
benefit. But this is actually another way to give back. And I find it really interesting that I can think back to when we didn't even have a computer. And I know it surprises you, but I am old enough to remember when we didn't
was
have
using
computers
an
and cell
abacus.
phones.
Abacus,
Yes. I was counting. I had to take my shoes off.
And toes.
No, but it's
6
interesting.
toes.
Like this stuff has accelerated so fast. So, are you feeling like in a couple of years you're going to be helping people that already understand are you feeling like seniors are getting more aware in your practice so far of the way things work?
Kind of. It's a hard question.
It's a leading question. I know.
Yeah.
And if so, why? Please elaborate. No, I'm kidding.
Well, I think to help Maddie out, there's a different.
Thanks.
You guys, bring out your phones.
Yeah.
What kind of phones do you both have?
Well, I have an iPhone, of course.
Desi, what do you
Desi's
have?
phone doesn't work.
I'm still in the
Yeah,
archaic time and using the BlackBerry.
Well, for example, the people that bring their phones, it varies from the little Nokia flip phones, which you would consider pretty antiquated at this time, to iPhones. So really, each individual that's coming, I don't want to say seniors because that really limits who will help, but whatever phone they bring, whatever carrier it is, whether it's the pay-as-you-go phone or the latest iPhone that's come out or something that's a little bit more antiquated, we're still willing to help.
Okay.
That's great to know. Well, we're going to put some information
Yeah.
up on. Sorry to cut you off. We'll put some information
I
up on
was
the
just gonna
screen.
say.
There's a lot more that we could share, and I'm sure with the population. But this is a good teaser for people to get in touch with you guys, Michelle and Maddie.
Yeah, it's Michelle Hock, Senior Helpers, 707-251-1540, and then you see her email address down there. Please get in contact with her if you'd like to volunteer. It's a wonderful program, and thank you for coming. I appreciate
thanks
it.
for
Thank
having
you guys
us.
for coming.
It's great to meet you
Thanks.
guys both.
Yeah, and well, that's our show, our November show. And how was it? Were you grateful for everything? he's
I'm
doing
grateful.
the Vogue.
I'm grateful to have
posing.
Mark telling me
Yeah,
show's
hurry
over.
up.
We'll see you guys next month.
Next month. in
Desi's
December.
going to shave, and we'll be back for December.
December's coming up.
All
Christmas is around the corner, and we'll have a wonderful show. So that's our cue. We will go now. Thank you very much. Thank everybody for coming, and we'll see you next month on Napa Unlocked.
Toodles.